Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the second story, Among the Ocean of Stars. We are at our favorite place in the world, Star City. Fun City. And we have one more PA before we jettison off into the next part of the story. Either Matthew, James, AQ. So unless you're not remembering any story-based side trips you'd have to do, there's a very real chance Star Ocean 2 could be dusted tonight. Huh. Really? I was expecting there to be a little bit more game, but I guess if we keep on barreling through, we can take down those 7 wise men, and we can make them the 10 was men. Please subscribe for more cutting-edge humor. Let's go ahead and do this private action in Fun City. Might be the final one of the game. Kind of amazing how front-loaded the guide stuff actually was after Liqueur. Most of the items are item creation tips. Never dabbed into the might that is music. Oh, hey!
You're alive!
I would have thought this would have been revealed as part of the main story, but here we are.
Mariana!
Draw your sword, Claude. As the last surviving member of the Need Defense Force, I have to test you out.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Mariana? You're hurt. You need to get to a hospital.
It's too late for that. I can't let myself be the sole survivor. It's not fair to everybody else.
Wait!
You okay, Mariana?
This is my last order as captain of the Need Defense Force. Draw your weapon. Show me that you have the power to defeat the 10 wise men.
7. There's 7 wise men now.
I can't fight you, Mariana.
Why not? Because I'm a woman? Because I'm injured? Have you forgotten that our hearts lie with your sword? That the future of the entire universe rests on that blade?
I mean, there's a lot of mutually exclusive stuff in those things.
I don't have what it takes to hurt you, Mariana.
You're too weak, Claude. Sometimes you need to be cruel to survive. Don't allow yourself to be transfixed on one single thing. You need to feel it with your heart. Feel it, and find the thing that you believe you have to do.
Is that foreshadowing for a decision I need to make in the end game? Oh, there you go.
Mariana? Mariana!
I didn't even need to cut you down with my sword. Just my wit would do. Remember to pick up that last Lemurian shard needed to get Randy... What? Oh. You're talking about trails. Take this with you. A silver cross. Ring of light speed. The lightning gun is the one I already have equipped, isn't it? Herbal potion, ring of... She has a ring of wisdom. Why didn't she give me that? Ring of light speed, ring of cross. So, +2 attack hits. That's for regular stuff. Silver cross, got plenty of those. Was that the entire private action? Oh. What's wrong, Claude? Nothing. Let's go. Was there more for me to do in that PA? I don't want this to be another Leon situation. Claude blabbed her to death. Yep, that's JRPGs for you. If you remember right, this will end with her in a bed. Make sure you talk to her twice. Also check out the stealables. As far as you can tell, that's the whole PA. Should I have taken one of her stealables? Was that last ring of wisdom really important? Or the lightning gun? Because I already got a lightning gun. I mean, we can just run it back, and I can try and pilfer stuff. That's the whole PA. Alright. Do I have Rings of Wisdom? Let me see. What do I have? Ring of Wisdom. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Guess that would have been the first one that I would have gotten. So let me know if I should go back and pilfer that Ring of Wisdom. Otherwise, doesn't matter if stealables aren't important. Gotcha. Alright, well, according to what we've got going on here, we've got nothing more. Well, there was the pain. Let's get to Le Aqua. And let's close this puppy out, I suppose. Do I have enough fish for another, a soul helmet? Let's see. Ring of the Deep King and Voltacry. It's pretty close. I was about 2/3 of the way there. Not bad. You know what? Sure.
Hey, you've arrived.
Sorry we took so long. Where's Nal?
Sorry we took so long. We were out breeding
Just at the laboratory
chocobos.
waiting for you.
Got it. Thanks.
Alright, so Le Aqua is appropriately named. Look at all this water stuff. All this marine biology. All this nautical nonsense. Be something you wish. Relaxing Aquarium. Another site to the aquarium Le Aqua. Sea creatures of varying sizes are kept here for both research and people's viewing pleasure. Hey, one more level for Claude. Let's go. As for plus 2 attack hits, removing Ashton's arts. While he has that equipped, that might be his best DPS right now. And Claw with that, thanks to the stars launched while attacking might. So I've got my Chain of Might. Didn't it have any sort of downsides? Nope, guess not. Oh, the Weighty Ring has a downside. Yeah. But man, Creepy and Weepy love their ribbons. Actually rival Meteor Palm. Sadly, this is where Ashton's weapon becomes a liability. Time to take him out of the party. Oh, really? Okay. So that brings up the question. Who do we put in for? Oh. Variable Bolt. What's the Variable Bolt do? What? Plus 950 attack power? Evasion and crit? What is this? Chisato just took several levels in badass. Okay. I keep on thinking, who am I gonna put in as my last member? And I just found my 30th unique spot, and Chisato says, put me in, Chief. Although, what is my formation here? Who has the most levels? Welch or Chisato would be your picks. Yeah, seriously, that was incredible timing. Let's see, Welch. If she has her optimal equipment... Yeah, I guess Chisato is coming back in. She wants that salty run back against the Wiseman after she got slapped around by the first man. Sure. This stream's thumbnail is very appropriate then. The Rise of Chisato. Alright, let's get her some really good equipment then. So she's got her Variable Bolt. That's best in slot right now. Let's see. Anything that Ashton had that she can make use of? Well, let's see. So she has her best equipment. No better armor. Well, the battle suit is better. Priestess already has the reflecting plate. Let's see here. Her shield. So... Shield of the Ark. Hand of Kali. So right now she's got the shield. Actually, I already optimized her equipment, didn't I? So Tiara of the Ark. Do I have any pluses of that? Looks like no. The Sylvan Boots, already best in slot. So she's got a Gil earring. What are good accessories for Chisato, now that I think about it? Things that increase attack power, no doubt. But, if you have any recommendations for me, chat, James? So let's see, my character's already hit, so we have the Sprite's Bracelet and Pixie. The colorless scarf is there, that gives full resistance. Ring of Avoidance, Bodyguard Trigger, right? Yep. Let's see, Heavy Ring. Extends the perfect counter window by half a second. Let me see, what gives her a lot more attack power? Let's take a look at those. To whom it may concern, you beat Trails to Azure today. You appreciate certain plot points in Cold Steel 3 and 4 and more. Well, do you think the attack hits can actually work with Chisato, or nah? Let's see, Heavy Ring, Ring of Resistance, recover 3 HP every 5 seconds, reduce spell damage taken by 90%, 2 MP, nullify spell damage, I don't like chances. You can make more copies of what Claude has, would work best. Oh really? Chain of Might and Weighty Ring, so just more attack power. Let's see, Chain of Might and Weighty Ring. So, Chain of Might, oh. Priestess is all the Chain of Mights. If anything, I should make more copies of what Priestess has. Chisa's basic attack is kind of slow, and she doesn't have star launchers. Reasonable. Alright. In that case, I'll worry about that once I'm turned loose and I get back to a safe spot.
Welcome. Claude, is it safe to say that you are fully prepared for the final battle that lies ahead?
Are you fully equipped to go to battle? I'm gonna say no.
This battle is going to decide.
It seems like this is a point of no return. So, let me see. So, we're gonna go into, I see a specialty. Replication. You replace the Weighty Ring with the Rage Ring you made from rubies. Let's see, Weighty Ring and Rage Ring. Where's the Rage Ring? Or the Berserker Ring? Let's see here. Berserk Ring, Rage State constantly. And I'm guessing that Chisato will want one of those as well. Just use replication on everything. Alright, let's see. Replication, here it is. Let's see. Well, Ashton can still have a use. Healing items, all battle items, other materials, accessories. Here we go. What can I make? So, the Heavy Ring, Holy Ring, Hefty Ring, Ring of Trust, Flare Ring. Let's see. So the Berserk Ring, we can do better. There we go. The Chain of Might, 68%, huh? And that's the best I can ask for. Ashton, can I improve you into getting full replication? Let's see. Full replication, baby. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of save scumming to make sure that I don't waste any resources. and just to get this over with as quickly as possible. Because those Lady Ring pluses that Priestess has are actually pretty nice. Ah, your replication level 10. I mashed through it. I didn't see what I got for it, but couldn't be all that. Ashton, get me some accessories. Alright, Chain of Might. Alright, let's see if I can make it work. That was a success. Alright, Chisato, you get a Berserk Ring, and you get a Chain of Might. There it is. Just use replication on everything. And you know what? I think I'll replicate one more so Claude can have that plus version. Should I put the Berserk Ring on Priestess as well, now that I think about it? It seems like the Berserk Ring is one of the best things for DPS. So let's see here. Battle, accessories. So we want another Berserk Ring. Yeah, if I replicate the Berserk Ring, then I can just put that Chain of Might on someone else. Let's see, Berserk Ring, rate state constantly.
I'll need to do my best.
Alright, so Priestess gets a Berserk Ring. And then that last Chain of Might is a +5, but at this point I don't think it matters. Let's see, Berserk Ring, where'd it go, where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so my 3 physical attackers now are Berserk Ring and Chain of Might. As for Reyna, I'm gonna need something that ups... Does the Berserk Ring affect... No, Berserk Ring affects... Does Berserk Ring affect Reyna? Or should she just have pure on intelligence boosting? Or maybe she should be really defensive. In that case, maybe she's already set. Max HP, max MP, def up while casting, defense +30. She is my last line of defense, and she's my picker-upper. So, sure. I think this will do it for all of my accessories. And just to make sure, best equipment, I don't want Claude to have that. Or maybe I'll just replace the bunny shoes after that. There you go. Best equipment already equipped, best equipment already equipped, best equipment already equipped. Alright, I do believe that we are ready for the rest of it. Man, replication is... It would be unheard of to think of in other games.
Well, Claude.
Are we fully equipped to go into battle? Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it happen.
Yes, Mayor. We've got the items we need, and we've settled all our affairs. We're as ready as we'll ever be.
Good. Let's go to the other room then. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I hear that you've already defeated 3 of the 10 wise men.
We sure
7.
have. That leaves us with 7 to go.
Excellent. It's too early to celebrate quite yet, though. Those 3 were at the lowest level of their hierarchy, the weakest of the wise men.
Obviously.
The remaining 7 that lie before you are going to be fighting on a completely different level from the first 3.
Stop trying to scare us like that, Mayor.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to undermine your morale before the final battle. But it remains the truth, I'm afraid.
Trust me, I promise you we'll win this.
Very well.
I like how nobody in this group, like, there aren't any really special powers on play here. There's no god powers. We don't have to, we don't have to tech up or scale up. We don't need to be some kind of chosen one. We're just some really good fighters, and all we needed to do, if anything, we're going against all of that chosen one, become galactic level destroyers mumbo jumbo. We just really swing sword good, and our swords just happen to counter them.
The second invasion of Phenol is set to begin tomorrow at daybreak. I hope you enjoy this last night in Lockwai, everyone.
The last night.
Sheesh. Did you really have to call it the last night?
Sorry to make you come over here all of a sudden.
They said daybreak. Don't you worry. We're gonna lay our cold steel down on them, and we're going to hit them so hard they leave trails in the sky, and then we're gonna hold a reverie to celebrate. Their chances of living through this next day are 0. Azure.
It's all right. What is it, though? Can't sleep?
No, it's not that. Do you mind if I sit next to you?
Ah, shoot. We're gonna have a Cloud and Tifa underneath the Highwind moment.
Oh, sure.
Listen, Claude. I thought I'd just give you my thanks while I still had a chance.
Your thanks?
Thank you, Claude. I never would have made it this far without you beside me.
Reina.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I appreciate what you've done, how you saved Alan and my mother. Whenever I thought I was gonna break down, you were there to support me.
It was nothing like that. It all worked out because you never gave up on yourself, Reina.
Claude,
I just gave you a little push. You did all the rest by yourself. Besides, you've given me a lot of courage to work with, Reina. Whenever I was anxious or I didn't know what I should do for whatever reason, your presence was the only thing that helped me keep it all together.
Claude,
Reina, you know, once we finish this, there's something I'd like to tell you after we get back to Expel.
Is it your recipe for brownies?
something you want to tell me?
Yeah, something important. You think you'll be ready to listen to it?
Definitely brownies.
Sure, Claude. I will be ready.
Hey, Reina? Let's make it back to Expel alive, okay?
Yeah. Promise?
I promise.
Oh boy. If they weren't main characters, this would be raising death flags. You know what? We're gonna raise the death flags anyway. Neither of them are making out of this. Maybe that's one of the endings. I don't know if there are multiple endings. Now that we're this far, you can say something about the final boss. You can fight him. To be in a state unofficially called Bound, and there's a state called Unlimited. To fight the Unlimited form, you have to see 2 special PAs and do the 1 unmarked side quest in this version. How do you see these things? The first PA, the only missable one, was the Philia. You've done that, right? Don't pan up! I want to see how this ends! God dang it! Let me mash my action figures together in peace. PA in the capsized town? Proof of a final night spent in Leaqua. The side quest in second PA, the original version became available when we touched the final save point. Because it didn't. It didn't something. What's all this now?
The symbol of divinity.
The symbol of divinity?
You didn't save after the fight. This version does save after the final boss, so you actually have to beat him this time. Out here. Side quest and second PA in the original version became only as the final save point. It didn't save after the fight. This version does save after. Oh, I get it.
Yes. You remember the symbol of annihilation I mentioned after the previous battle, right?
I think so. The symbol with the power to destroy the entire universe, right?
It wouldn't help much to defeat the 10 wise men if the universe winds up falling apart. If by some circumstance the wise men set off the symbol of annihilation, I want you to use this. If you can do that, then the power of the symbol of annihilation will be driven elsewhere.
You can't exactly have a yin and a yang without both the yin and the yang.
Someplace else?
Take the symbol and put it somewhere else. Push it somewhere else.
It'll alter the target of the symbol's power, thus keeping the universe from being destroyed.
Just take the symbol and push it somewhere else.
Right, Mayor?
Yes, precisely.
Mirage? You're already moving around?
You can't keep Mirage down.
I'm certainly not going to stay in bed at a time like this. The energy field surrounding Phenol will probably disappear once you defeat the 10 Wise Men. If you can pull it off, we'll finally have all of Energy Need's power back online. Then we'll be able to use temporal shifting to bring Planet Expel back from the past.
Her heavy ice shadow gives her incredible regeneration capability.
Temporal shifting?
To put it in layman's terms, we'll basically pull Expel back from the time before it collided with Energy Need. I suppose this could lead to time paradoxes and so forth, but it'll get Expel back for us, at the very least.
We'll head for Phenol ourselves once the energy field is gone. I wish you luck.
Thank you. Then we'll see you later.
Off we go.
Let me know if you want to return to Laqua.
That is, you have to be bound or you can't fight Unlimited. It's just as well, bound is what you expect of the final boss. Unlimited is balanced for a party halfway through the post-game dungeon. Ha! So you're saying I have to go through the final dungeon, then roll back, and then do... Oh, wait, so Unlimited is for post-game, is what you're saying?
Be careful.
Come on, let's go!
At least in this version, it's for post-game. In the previous version, there was no way to, yeah, the final boss was just the end of it. So, in other words, the post-game dungeon was not post-game because the saving worked in the original. Can they bring Ronix and his crew back through the same method? Oh, shoot, asking the real questions. Is that why Ronix's death has no gravitas behind it? Can I still save? I can still save. Whatever. Here we go! Storming the final dungeon. Again. I'm guessing the final... Are those more of the wise men just sitting there waiting for me? Alright. Okay, you're just being very patient waiting for me.
Ah, hello there.
Hello.
We've been expecting you for quite a while now.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. It'd be just too pitiful to get killed by someone you don't even know the name of, you see. Starting with me. My name is Zadkiel.
Is this the only opportunity they get to expand on their characters at all? We got Hermes in the middle. We've got the old guy has real Surges from Mega Man X2 energy. I don't know why. Pretty much, the post-game dungeon and Unlimited simply needed you to hit the final save point, and then leave the final dungeon. In this version, you're beating the final boss and saving after the credits. There you go.
Raphael.
Leonardo.
And I'm Camael.
Now that that's out of
Close.
the way, I trust you've written up your wills and everything before you came here, yes?
Yep, here's my will. I will destroy you.
Don't worry. We'll try to keep it as painless as possible.
Not if I can help it. We've got the hopes of the entire universe riding on our shoulders.
So, you won't keep this as painless as possible. You'll just make him suffer, Claude. Like your dad did.
Thanks for the humor. Now die.
Now die. Oh wow, 3 of them at once. Smack him up with the meteor palm. Uh-oh, I've been petrified. Reina, hit me up with a condition cure. Don't let me get shattered. Uh-oh, thundercloud. That's not good. And I got petrified again. God dang it. I'm guessing Kamael I don't want to bum rush. Let's see, condition cure. Is there any way to condition cure the entire party at once? I mean, probably items would help me to do that. Let me see. What was it called again? The process Stone Cure. So you can use 1 Stone Cure on Claude, and then you can use Condition Cure on... Yep, okay. Are you absolutely crapping the bed on me? Why are we getting petrified so much? Okay, I'm gonna need some... That was... Well, getting conditions spammed is no less stupid than it is in Trails. Retrial will start you back at the camp menu before the previous battle. There'll also be hints on how to defeat powerful foes, saying you your victory. Nope, I'm not even gonna read the bottom of the screen. We're gonna retry and start the battle. Okay, so who's the one petrifying me? I want to be sure to avoid him. Is it Kamael? Is the old guy petrifying me on repeat? Cause that is so bad. All right, who's the wise guy? I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to go ahead and Stone Cure on myself. Let's see, one of you is down. Oh, there you go. Something tells me I was just too focused on going aggro. Let's go ahead and spam a little bit of victory on Reina. These battles are so hectic. I can't really tell what's hitting me and when. Seems like Kamael was the problem. That was funny. Get down, Raphael. As for everyone else, no. Pretty much the only characterization the wise men ever get. Leader and second command are really the only ones with any agency. You don't think you'll understand the final boss's character without that hidden side quest? That's something I can take care of myself off stream, yep. As for everyone else watching, they can get the game and play it themselves. Get it on Steam, or Nintendo Switch, or whatever other consoles it's on. There's reason to me note of petrification instant death armor. You have equipment for this, use it. Okay, so the instant death is going to be the really big one. Alright, I'll take a look at my armor, or I can just keep on grugging it.
How could this happen? I've never heard of anything like this.
And you never will again. I just gave you a lifetime supply of humility.
Why? How could we have not foreseen this?
Because you have 5 eyes, you need 4 eyes to foresee it. Damn! Mr. Hood didn't even get a final piece of dialogue.
Now we've only got 4 left.
Let's go.
Damn, you just got told to spend the $60 and 60 hours just for some characterization. Hell yeah, I did! Or, if you've already watched this stream, you don't need to spend the 60 hours. Only the $60. Or, you know, you can go onto YouTube and look up videos of it. Is this gonna be a series of, one battles? I kind of like the fact that you took out 3 of them at once. Anyway, mission. What's this? Complete 50% of the enemy encyclopedia. Only 50%? Hey, yo, fairy ring. What's the fairy ring do? MP costs reduced by 50%. Deals 150% damage to enemy leaders. Woo! And another violin. Randy usually just bloody armor because it's easy. And that armor, while it's active, literally makes enemy attacks not affect you, including status ailments. I see. Oh shoot! We're about to hand out some naps here. I get some treasures, and you get a nap. Magic canvas, yes. Give me the extra magic canvas. A spark whip. Can't make use of that one. Reina, you know what to do. Here comes the pain. I wonder how rapid fire the instant death is going to be in the relevant fight. Phenol, 2nd floor. Oh no, enemies. Chisato just going, KO! Lotus Eaters. Lotus Eaters? That is when the Lotus Eaters become on level? God dang. I had them at the beginning of the game. Just handing out naps in passing, don't mind me. Just becoming a whirling blender of death and EXP farming. See if we can't grab up a couple last levels for Chisato. I mean, Chisato already looks like she's keeping up, but nah, we need more. More levels. Mythical Shield. Symbology Dictionary. Nobody's popping for any gear improvements, so we're just gonna keep on moving it. We like to move it, move it. Well, I can make fairy rings using green barrel. Of course, if you can even replicate it, that'd be easier, assuming you don't even need the MP cost down. Doesn't seem like it. I didn't mean to do this. Wait, was the path ahead of me blocked off? Part of the path is blocked off. I need to do something to get past there. Stupid people love to be in high places, apparently. And that's why when I was in college, I liked to be at the very top. Can I punch a hole right through it? No. Let me see here. That's why I liked being on the top floor of my dorm room. A dorm building. So, should I have gone down to do the other area? Let me use some tower-shaped towns. Ah, I was too slow to read what Chisato was saying. Why doesn't it open? Guess as good as mine. Gonna need to do some switching and flipping. Ah! I could have crafted with those iron. Expect a lot of backtracking in this stupid tower. I see. That's how they give our bang for our buck. More levels! Dang, that... no well-learned earthquake. Another for my collection. Fist of the Titan? Well, if our good friend the herbologist were here, he could make use of that. A Philosopher's Stone? Was that a brand new item? No, I think we've already seen Philosopher's Stones. In all 4th floor. Yeah, no, I am so glad that I'm over-leveled for this. In fact, let's go ahead and, is there a chance that, we would get ambushed without being prepared for it? Have a character reach level 100, break booster. By the way, I can change up my tactics, can't I? I can change my formation to something that gives me more offensive capability. Alright, let me see here. What can I use here? I can get attack 25% up. I can... try shift 1. I can make Reyna stronger. Square shift. Super armor. Try shift 2. Ooh, this is a good one. Negates enemy resistances. If I negate enemy resistances, could I use Ashton? You might not have made it tonight if you actually had to fight enemies, but green difficulty and bodyguard makes this grinding free. Formation bonuses only work in battle. The XP up doesn't help with bodyguard kills. So yeah, I might as well just shift into something that gives me benefits in battle. Let's see, free fight, escape shift, upper guard. Seems like try shift 2 is really good. I'm gonna use that one. At this point, I don't even care about grinding. I just want to get through this. I think bodyguard might be one of my favorite qualities of life. Okay, what's going on here? What am I about to see here? There's something over there. Which color will I turn on? Red, blue, yellow. Red, blue... Wait, what? Why is this open now? Oh, every single door has a light over it, and I need to change the formation. Let's see, pick up these mechanic toolboxes, an atomic puncher. Okay. So now all the blue doors are open. Do I really need to go around in this tower and look for every single blue door? Boy, I would love it if my bunny shoes worked outside of battle. At this point, I don't even care about finding all the treasures. I just point me towards the wise men. Even without train and without in-battle bonuses, I'm still gaining levels hand over fist. What is this one? This is a yellow. This is a yellow fellow. And it looks like story progress is up that way. So, should I go back and do yellow? I'm going to go back and do yellow. This opens doors with the color cylinders that match the color you activate. If you activate the red, you can go back to the locked door that you passed up. Alright. Is there anything in this tower that that is a must-get? Or should I just focus on getting to the bosses here? You need to keep moving forward. Eventually, you'll have them all activated at once. Oh, really? Okay. So in that case, I'll go ahead and I'll open up the yellow one. Unless a different color gets me to progress. But there's a yellow door over there, so I'm going to go ahead and activate yellow. Yellow! Thank you, Random. I wonder what's with the amount of... Oh. The amount of markings on a teleporter indicates which floor it's on. Wonder what the use of that is. I mean, if it indicated where you were gonna go, that'd be something else. Can't remember anything super important that I can't make or already have anyways. Alright. The fact that there are 3 enemies guarding the entrance here gives me the impression that this might be the way to progress. Hell yeah. I love Bodyguard. What can I say? This is making things so simple. It's so pleasant. Since we're just already here, and I'm still getting my levels, they're happening. Okay, I really should have paid closer attention to which door I needed to open up. Which is the one that I have here? This door is a red. A bada bing. Red. Red like a book. Like a red book. Do I mean to say red or red? Yes. Ooh! Is that the final? Is that the final checkpoint, or just the one before some of the penultimate boss? My gamer greed is so deactivated right now. You, sir! Get bonked. Investigate. Oh! Does that open all of the doors? Or just purple doors? Didn't see any purple doors on the way up. Alright. My explorer's intuition is getting the best of it. 5th floor? 5th floor? What is on... Or that was just a level... That was just a... I don't know. All I know is that... I think all the doors are open now. Rune shoes! That specific door, it's a shortcut for the path I didn't take. Nice. Shadow Crosser. Well, I suppose if it's just gonna lay out everything in front of me, let's go ahead and see what they've been holding out on. Or am I just gonna straight up get everything that I want? That was so close. I have got to stop playing games here. I gotta stop playing games, and I gotta start playing this game. I see. Well, if it's just gonna loop me back around and allow me to get stuff, then I'm gonna go ahead and plunder these depths. Okay, I thought it was back attack there. That would have been terrible. Almost as bad as 4 10s.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Thankfully, that didn't happen. A robe of deception and a ruby pendant. Alright, so... I can't exact... Oh. We're only halfway up, I see. Looks like I have collected... Yeah, looks like I've collected everything. Cool. Then we can go ahead, except... Oh, I have to go back down to floor 1, don't I? Wait. I wonder what's on floor 1. But there are no treasure chests there. I can just go back to... Well, am I on floor 1 right now? Let me see. Well, I'm at floor 2. So... maybe floor 1 is a shortcut to floor 5 or 6? You got a magic camera as a battle drop. Never seen that. Did I? Was it the thing I used for replication? Such a powerful item. Alright, I'm gonna take one look at floor 1 and see what we got going on here. Or did I just go to floor 3? I'm on floor 3. Never mind, I'm just gonna charge on ahead. My curiosity has been dampened. Don't scare me like that. Why are you trying to break my streak? These enemies trying to break my mewing streak. Camera is the base replication item, but one I could have pickpocketed by many hours ago, and I made the superior... Ow! I made the superior Ririka. Gotcha. Not taking chances. I want to go in. Although, as soon as I get into the next fight, I'm probably gonna get broken post-haste. Hand out them naps. I still see Claude's boots as thick hips. Or thighs, more specifically. Who's to say he doesn't? Who's to say they aren't? That's just an excuse. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm up to level 104 just by booping enemies on the nose here. I gained 7 levels since my last save. What the heck? I love it. Alright, next poor unfortunate soul lined up. Next 2.
You trash. We've had enough of your meddling.
Not Walter and Omni-Man.
Let's go, Michael.
Hold on. Ain't no need to rush things. Huh? Looks like they killed everyone below us. Man, this is pathetic.
You ready to die? Your number's up.
Claude's got a taste of blood. He's like a shark.
You're gonna kill us? That's funny. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
Yeah? Well, it's a lifetime supply of laughter. It'll be the hardest you've laughed in ages. It'll be the hardest you'll ever laugh.
There's nothing funny about that.
Ooh, tough crowd. You have no idea what you've gotten yourselves into, do you? You made it this far, I'll credit you that. How about we celebrate it by beating you to death?
You do realize that this is completely meaningless. Resistance is futile. I think we'll need to teach you that no matter how much you worms wiggle, you're still nothing but worms in the end.
But would you still love me? Ask me real questions. You know what's funny? Michael said that he'll beat us to death. But the thing is, beat is either, or beating also refers to reaching prior. So by saying that he'll beat us to death, he says that he will reach death before we do. And you know what? I am glad to oblige.
This looks a little rough. Oh, crap!
All obstacles will be eliminated.
I'll char your very bones.
Did Chisato say, oh crap? And Chisato went right in, and she just started smacking the both of them. That's incredible. Oh boy. Gonna need some victory. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give Chisato some victory. I need to increase my damage cap, don't I? I think I have only risen it by so much. Damn! Chisato woke up and chose violence. What have I done?
No way. No one can put me down.
Bye!
2 to go.
Let me see, let's go ahead and improve my characters here. Look at all this damn SP! Let's go, let's get it! Let me see, combat skill... How did I go? Surpass damage limit, there we go. Everybody can surpass the damage limit now. You know what, I'll put it on everybody, just because. Never mind, Ashton was too busy learning replication, but that's fine. Let's see, now we level up our special arts, and I do not have enough points for that, hilariously enough. Priestess! You know what, let's go ahead and get you some more points here. They're named after the highest echelon of the heavenly hosts, but positions are in reverse order. Hi there, Solaris! You came to watch me smack down some wise men. You should have run into a Sandalphon at one point. None of the ones we've met were Gabriel, Uriel, or Ramiel. Maybe they use alternative names. You know, I don't think I've been paying close enough attention. Claude, what can I do here? Ace in Speech, Trance, Incantation, Interrupt, Accumulation Aids. Bonus spheres will remain when the bonus gauge resets. You know what? It's something. Power Burst, Guard Break. Feint, body control, daze time. You know what? I'll give you sidestep just to increase your survivability. Chisato doesn't have power burst. Her last power burst. Sheesh. And what am I even gonna do with yeah, what am I even gonna do with all this SP? Sure, I'll give you compounding. I'll give you fishing, appraising. I'll let you train harder. Alchemy. Whatever you have that's closer to 10, I'll just give it to you. Education, machinist, fishing. Let me see. Art, music, crafting, writing. What are good things for Chisato to have? Let's see, biology. Raises HP, sure. MP, attack by 10 per level, sure. Attack by 10 per level, sure. Hit, evasion, stamina, guts. Ability to score per level. Let's raise the sell prices by 3, raises aim. Lowers HP needed to level up. Oh. Short. And Priestess. What can I use for Priestess here? I'm just throwing points all around. More HP, sure. More attack, more attack. Int, def, hit, evade, stamina, guts. Sell price is lower EXP, sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and save a progress. Michael outright absorbed fire. Ashton would have been worse than useless against him. God dang. But we're already on this Chisato path. Look at Chisato's run cycle. She really gets into it. Priestess holds onto her backpack. Claude is standard. Reina's standard. But Chisato, she has some place to be. Noelle won't let them do anything to energy need. Good. Appreciate the help, my friend. Oh. I could have just saved over here. I got a star ruby. Oh boy. I guess we'll go in order. Oh no, it's a puzzle room. Blue. Let's see, so you need red and green. And you can only activate blue. And you can only activate red. Red is already activated. So then, oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can only raise one at a time. I gotcha. So you need red and green. Interesting. Let's see, so you can only activate green. And I can go through here. Let me see here. Oh, and then I can reactivate red, or... Right. Let's see, green. I can go through here. You need blue. You need just blue. I see what's going on here. So, for every single one of these that they're connected to, because there's blue and they're green, if I press the blue button, that lowers green. So, whatever button I press on this one, it activates that one, and it deactivates that one. But if red isn't on here, then it doesn't affect red at all. I'm getting it. I'm understanding. But I need blue and yellow, and I do not have any access to yellow right now. So, let's go ahead and smack these boys up. Now, what happens when I activate yellow? Yeah, it deactivates red, but I can go in through this yellow and get this item. Shield of Athena. Let's make a use of this. Let's see. Everything is to the north, so I need to activate red and blue in order to get through there. So let's go ahead and activate red. And red and blue is already activated. I understand now. I get it. I'm peering through the veil. Boro. What's a Boro with you? Alright, so I need red and yellow activated. I basically need all of them activated in order to make it through. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, I can go through here, I can go through here. Yeah, I need every single one of them active. What's down here? There's a path in this room that can get all 4 active at once. Don't remember what it is, though. And you don't think barking orders in chat would be more helpful than me just trying combinations? I appreciate that. Alright, so I have activated red and blue. And what I need to do, I need to find a way to activate yellow. Yeah, so it tells me right there what is already active. So I need to find a way to activate the ones that are not connected to anything. Like, I need to activate ones that are... So I need red and yellow for this one, which means I could just flip yellow here, and that will close blue, but I'll have access to yellow now. Oh, look at this! Now I can activate blue or green. Let's try activating green. Okay, I still need blue to be active. Alright, let me see here. So... Oh, and look at that. I wish I could remember which one of these, let me see. Let's go ahead and activate blue over here. So now yellow has been deactivated. So let's see, green. So I need to activate red and yellow in order to get through there. And I don't think that there's any yellow in the first half of this area. Is there? Okay, but that one is connected to a whole lot of them, so I do not want to activate that one. If I activate that one, every single of the other ones are going to go down, and I do not want that. Let's see, activating yellow here would deactivate green. Unless there's a way for me to... I need a way to activate yellow. So you said that there is a path that can activate all 4 of them. And there is one of them that's only 1. So if I deactivate red... Okay, I need to find one of them that deactivates red and activates yellow. I think I'm starting to see it. So I need to deactivate red and activate yellow, and then I'll go in and then do that solo red one. Let me see here. Okay, there it is. There is deactivate red, activate yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and activate yellow over here. So now both of those are down. And I need to deactivate... So now green is deactivated. Oh. Okay. I'm starting to get this. Don't get angry at me. So, but I figured out that I need to open all 3 of them. Oh! Green! I stumbled upon it. Holy schlamola. I'm an accidental genius. That was pure dicking around. I am not gonna lie. That's just luck of the Irish right there. I'm not Irish. Gigawatt Stunner. Not as good as what Chisato has right now, though. Reach Appraising level 10. Reach Compounding level 10. Reach Survival level 10. Reach Train level 10. You know what? Maybe I can look at these others. Art, Oracle, Music, Familiar, Pickpocketing. I don't have Pickpocketing level 10? Oh, I blew a whole lot, so let me see here. Oh, I can get up to Pickpocketing level 10. Oh, I can't. That's... Pickpocketing is really damn expensive. You pretend to be Irish sometimes? How so? Let's go ahead and save this progress, or... You know what? We're moving forward. If they're gonna put me into an intense situation, they'll give me another one. They'll give me another save point. That was fun. I like that puzzle. I picked up on it easily and just carried it through. Alright, on to floor 7. More levels for Chisato. She grows in power. I got more Thunder Rings. Oh shoot, is it already time for the penultimate Wise Man? You know the typical? I can't claim to know what the typical even means. Hey, Conductor Baton, I can try music at the last second. Thunderclap Rod. It's for clapping with the speed of thunder. This is a dead end. What are you hiding, corner? Alright. I'm at level 106. Claude is just beefing up. Ooh, here we go. Oh shoot, all my other party members just spawned in.
If you've made it this far, I suppose this means there's only Gabriel and myself left.
You got it. I hope you're ready to join the rest.
Claude is getting meaner and meaner. He's getting bloodlusted. That scales him up in the power scaling even further.
They're dead, are they?
No! I put them in timeout. They're currently writing on a chalkboard. What they're writing on the chalkboard is, I am dead.
Everything's according to plan. I knew spreading ourselves out and forcing you to fight us one by one would work.
What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about?
Now, all I have to do is kill Gabriel, and then the universe will be mine alone. That bug-ridden reject is hardly any match for the great Lucifer.
Bug-ridden reject. New party member? Ah, of course. A last-minute addition. He's gonna be our Mueller. He's gonna be our Mueller Vander.
You had us kill your friends on purpose?
Oh my. You're still alive. I couldn't have asked for a better set of pawns. I suppose you deserve some kind of reward for your efforts. So what would you like? Wealth? Power? You don't look like you'd be too interested in either. Well, death it is.
That man really offered us cake or death. Usuri used to be the head honcho of the Wiseman before Gabriel just smacked him aside, I see. You betrayer! I'm gonna smack you down because you are not loyal to your people. What was that mouth? Winds of Decimation. Oof, ouchowie! Hold on a second, let me get some victory up here. There you go, all victoried up. Anyways, are you kidding me? Demon's Gate? More victory! Reina, you can heal yourself. Why are you spamming out these, whatever. You shout out victory enough times, it just happens. That's what you get for not being loyal to your cause. It's one thing to destroy Expel and then want to destroy the entire universe. It's another thing to betray your friends. Lots of levels.
So close. I was so close to having the universe in my hands.
You're lamenting that and not the fact that you're about to go into the great beyond?
Just one more to go.
Bye.
Let's go, Claude.
Right.
Friendship levels! How are my friendship levels anyway? Of course, Claude and Reina are buddy-buddy. Chisato is a late-game character. Priestess is buddy-buddy with Ashton. I couldn't understand that. Like, how come she is buddy-buddy with Ashton and not Claude? Unless everybody has a best friend in this group. And they can only have one. Alright, let's get to the end of it. You said it was one of the two who got any characterization. You didn't say there was a lot of it. True, true. That's as much respect as they deserve. Alright, a couple more floors. This is 8, and I believe there's like 9 and 10. Because 10 is a nice round number. Oh boy, another backtracking sequence. You love to see it. Huh. Looks like the passageway to the final encounter is gonna be right there. Potion of Epiphany. And a Wonder Drug. Alright, this is pretty clear-cut. There can only be one best friend. Because Claude got a lot of bond with Reina, thanks to boss slaying, so Priestess and Ashton kinda only had each other at that point. I see. To be fair, I did have a... He was in the game for most of it, and he did have a Lotus Eater. So it's not like I could do anything about that. That was just about my 4 characters who had game-breaking weapons at the time, thanks to the goodie bags. A dueling helmet. Go ahead, Noel. A recreation gem. 8 of them, in fact. I found one, then I recreated it 7 times. That's how good recreation gems are. I'm just like, hey, I found a recreation gem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm just gonna pick these up. The recreation gems are recreating in front of my eyes. Like 10 million fireflies. Well, it forced me to go around the long way, getting me more levels and treasures along the way. Leave the smith's hammers behind. Now the dueling suit. And a goddess statuette. Not quite a battle suit, though. Interesting. And then they give me the ability to, backtrack. Okay. I guess this is it, Luigi. We're at the 8th floor central area. Oh, but look at this. We got a 9th and a 10th floor. So... maybe is this the final save point? Or nah. The game had much more in store for me. That is the final save point. Okay, then. So, the 9th and the 10th floor are going to, are just going to be part of the final stretch. Ooh, we've got the stairway up to Dracula. Very nice. Bring it on, you sassy Billy.
Your twisted schemes are all gonna end here. Now I'm gonna take you down. For the sake of our galaxy, and to avenge my father.
Well, you talk a good game anyway. However, I'm afraid you're too late. The symbol of annihilation is complete.
Well, get ready for me to push it somewhere else.
Stop what you're doing now and give up immediately. You can't win. All of the other wise men are dead.
You think I'll just give up? I'm the only one left, and why should I care about that? There is no need for anyone else but me. I could have completed it with or without the other wise men. You see, there was really only one person that I needed.
Reina? Is it gonna be Reina for some reason? You're on track to beat this game within stream times? Wait, you're saying that there's legit at least 3 more hours to this? 2.5? Beat this guy and then it's like 20 to 25 minutes of ending and credits. I see. That's what you mean.
And now, dear Philia, I am going to crush these insects and revel in their anguish. Let's enjoy it together. We'll begin this prelude to Armageddon!
Here they come!
You will be deleted.
Oh, crap! Meteor palm! He's gonna hit me with Noah. You know, I really should have skipped over that. I'm seeing all new, I'm seeing all new spells right now.
Destruction.
This looks like it's gonna hurt.
You will be deleted.
He summons a pretty lady. Oh, that's an install.
Everything ends now.
Everything ends now? You sure about that? Oh, what are you doing to your lady? How dare you do that to your lady? Oh no. What is going on? Why are you spamming? Let me see here. Reina's down. Resurrection missed. Go ahead and give it to Reina. You can't take it with you, you know? Let's spam out some victory so that my characters can live. More victory! Oh, does he use those whenever he hits an HP threshold? I think that's the case. I'm just killing him too fast. Okay, now I can see Noah because I accidentally skipped that one over. A water spell. More victory! Reina, here you go, get your victory. Oh no! Well...
Then for what reasons do I live?
Bye? Or phase 2? There's something somewhat obscure I'd like to do in the post-game, if that's alright with me. Won't have to do too much for post-game on stream. He's the final boss. You had to have some kind of difficulty to him. Yeah, all those spells are really mashing me into a fine paste. And GG. Game over! Woo! You guess he's dead. Whoa. I guess so too. By the way, whoa!
Excellent! I'm not finished yet. Nice!
Everybody gets levels. That's what Unlimited is for. Gotcha.
The universe is doomed to extinction regardless. The symbol of annihilation is set to go off upon my death. One way or the other, my goal will come to fruition.
Your goal? You can't rule the universe if you destroy it.
Rule the universe? Who said I needed to rule the universe? If I cannot reign over it, then destroying everything will suffice just as well.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Backstory time?
You would never understand. Destroying
Never
the
mind.
universe is my life's work. It is the entire purpose of my existence. It is what we were created for. The only thing we were created to do.
By who? Who created you to destroy the universe? That's the real question. Is that the answer for Star Ocean 3?
What?
The symbol of annihilation has been activated. Your doom is inevitable, no matter what you do.
Reyna, put the symbol of divinity on top of the symbol of annihilation.
Oh,
What are
hi.
you doing? Hurry up before it's too late.
They just kind of followed us in here. It turns out they had bodyguard as well. This is kind of like chucking the head into the portal at the end of Amnesia.
No. No.
He died knowing he failed.
Whoa! What happened?
Looks like it's starting.
What do you mean? I thought the symbol of divinity would put an end to this.
It will. In fact, it's the only thing that can halt the destruction of the universe.
Well, what's this shaking then? I think it's getting worse.
I told you, the symbol of divinity does not destroy the power, but simply diverts it to somewhere else. There are but a few places capable of withstanding a force strong enough to destroy the entire universe.
Where's that then?
What do you mean?
The symbol of divinity has diverted all of the energy to energy need.
Oh no. I hope you evacuated first.
No! What'll happen to energy need?
I'm afraid that any trace of its existence will soon disappear.
Oh no!
Please don't worry. We will use the energy freed by the explosion to teleport you far away from energy need. Expel will be transported from the past to the present as well. That way, you'll finally have everything back.
That's not the problem right now.
Well, it beats losing the entire universe, doesn't it? The symbol of annihilation was one of the most horrible sins of the Needians. You don't have to feel sorry for us.
Need has existed well beyond its natural life. So long that it had the ability to destroy all of outer space on a whim. No civilization in existence developed more fully than Need. The end of the road has to come sometime.
So basically, energy need, it won at civilization and then kind of just kept going. And then it turned into a game of Minecraft creative mode. And then they decided, you know what? Let's just go ahead and fill the entire world with TNT and see what happens. And instead of that going through, some of their scientists decided to grow a conscience and say, you know what? Let's not have that happen.
Why didn't you tell us about this? If I had known you were going to sacrifice energy need over this, then I would have done something.
You've always been so kind to us. If you knew the truth, you would have hesitated to act at the moment we needed it the most.
Isn't that what Mariano was trying to warn us about? Not hesitating, striking when
That is
we
why
needed to?
asked Dr. Chandler and Ms. Madison to keep it to themselves.
Wait, why don't we just bring everyone on energy need along with us?
We can't. There isn't enough energy to transport hundreds of millions of people to Expel. Besides, we want to stay with our homeland in its dying moments.
Can we at least take Dr. Mirage?
We've now realized that when a civilization refuses to evolve, then it loses all reason for its existence. Reyna, Ms. Madison, and Dr. Chandler, you will be the last survivors of the Needian race. I want you to make the best of it.
I don't...
I'll try my best, sir.
Farewell, everyone.
Why does Mirage have to go?
This is where we say goodbye.
But Chisato's staying is fine by me.
No,
It's all right. It's remarkable how serene we feel right now. I'm sure it's because our hearts are finally one with all of yours.
And again, if Mirage wants to, if she wants to go and finally rest, who am I to argue? Backstory time is for the hidden side quest. Oh, I see. This might be your ideology, but you don't think these people have the right to speak for an entire race and all the individual members within it? Seriously? Going on to the saddest part, the Calnus was destroyed too far in the future of Expel. It doesn't get to be brought back or skip the destruction. Ronix remains dead. Damn. That's what the shadowed conversation with the last stream was for. They made sure to have majority consent first, at least as much as they could in short notice. Such arrogance is putting it on display here. So majority of the people of Energy Need decided, yep, we've had a good life. I mean, after you have spent, like, I don't know, 10,000 years in Fun City, nothing, you yearn for that deep sleep, don't you?
Farewell. Please remember what we fought for.
Absent chat for Mirage. I guess Null too. And the Scummy Rangers. Don't forget the Scummy Rangers. Got going on here. So Energy Need is going to serve as kind of like the bucket on top of the grenade to save the universe. Oh, we're breaking out the good graphics here. We're breaking out the cutscenes. Oh, wow. And Expel is just placed right on top of it.
Expel. I can't believe it.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. Were there any other Needians I could have recruited? Sucks for that party member. Time passes.
This world was a lot of fun. Would have been perfect if I could have found the right man, but oh well. Now, where should I go next?
Is she gonna go into Star Ocean 3 now?
This is so boring. I hope everyone's doing okay. Oh, look at me. I can't let myself live in the past like this. I need to think about what I'm gonna do next.
Huh? What are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. I recommended you to the head of the Liqueur Biological Laboratory, and you spend all day just sitting here.
Sorry to make you worry about me. I like hanging out here by myself.
I like that some of the party members interact with each other. They don't just live in their own bubble. The alternative is letting the symbol of annihilation destroy the universe, destroying energy needed as well anyways. It's implied they all knew that and accepted it at least for that reason. This is true. So either you can be the only ones to die, or you can take everybody with you. The cast of Star Ocean 3 has basically nothing to do with 2. It's a clean slate. Ah, shoot. If there's not a third way, then we'll just carve it ourselves. If there's no third way, we'll carve it ourselves, you know? There are plenty of games that go that route. There are plenty of games that give you the Sophie's choice and say, nah, bruh.
I even made a request to the king on your behalf.
What about you, Leon? Are you sure you have the time to be here? Work must be keeping you pretty busy.
Oh, that's no problem. I just quit a little while earlier.
Ayo.
What?
I realized something during our adventure. I've been spending my whole life building what's basically a murder machine. So, I quit. Listen, Noel, do you think you could get me a job doing something here?
It'll be much harder work than you think, Leon. You sure you're interested?
Sure, I'm sure. I'll be alright.
Oh? Well, alright. We're in this together now.
Hell yeah, Noel gets to have a happy ending working with Leon. We got the anagram bros.
What are you running away for? It'll work this time, I promise.
Do all of the besties just gather up together in order to make their endings work?
That's what you said the last time it didn't work.
That was then, Ashton. This is now. The machine I've got this time is absolutely, positively, definitely gonna work. I swear.
Listen, I appreciate you looking for a way to get me back to normal, but you don't have to do all this for me. Besides, I thought you said you didn't mind Creepy and Weepy.
I don't mind them. No, but they make things inconvenient sometimes, you know?
In what way?
Inconvenient? How?
Forget it! Anyway, if I can get them off your body without hurting them, then you've got nothing to complain about. Right? Right.
No, I guess not. I just don't want it to be so painful.
Man up a little.
What? What did he notice? Whoops.
Ow!
Well,
are you alright, Priestess? Did you get hurt?
She did it on purpose. She's gonna snatch him now.
No, I'm okay.
Never mind.
Oh, thank goodness. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
Ashton. Creepy! Can you at least close your eyes or something when we're like this?
Creepy living up to his name.
So when do you think you'll be back, Claude?
Well, I'll be involved in military exercises in Sector Beta, so probably not for another 6 months or so.
I see. Well, be careful.
You want a direct sequel to 2, you can track down an obscure Japan-only Game Boy Color game called Star Ocean Blue Sphere. I'll have to look into that one. You can, with some manipulation, get every single party member who can be in the party at some same time to have paired ending with each other. Really? The 5 ships you know are canon are Claude Raynham, Celine, Prince Clauser, Ashton Priestess, Bowman and his wife, and DS Chisato of all things. Damn. Get that bag, Chisato.
I'm sorry that I'm always leaving you like this.
It's alright. You're just doing your job. Besides, I don't think I'm going to be alone for much longer.
Ayo.
Whoa, what?
Do I have to spell it out for you? By the time you get back, you're going to be a father.
Wow. Things went fast. Can I just applaud Claude and Raynham for actually getting together on screen? Beautiful. I mean, they did say that time passed. However much time passed, I have no idea, but good job. Claude and Raynham won. And really, there's no direct sequel to 2, aside from that Game Boy Color game. The ship has sailed. Priestess did it. When did he get to second, third base? My man did a home run, and then he did it another time. He just did several home runs in a row. Good going, Claude. Girls don't know if they wish Lloyd would be that proactive. Well, I suppose in the near future I will figure out what that means. Well, yeah, time did pass. However much time. Was it 3 years? Was it 5 years? Was it 10 years? I don't know. All I do know is that, So you're telling me that if I had Priestess and Chisato, not Priestess, if I had Welch and Chisato in more battles together, those two would have had a combined ending as well? Look at all of these gorgeous backdrops. Once again, HD 2D is such a boon for this industry. Taking the stylization and minimalism of early games and punching it up with the graphical fidelity of modern games, you get the best of both worlds. All of the imagination with all of the presentation. Freaking love it. At this point, I may make it a mission to play as many HD 2D games as I can. Let's go HD 2D Chrono Trigger, make it happen. And then, at the end of it, put in a tribute to Toriyama Sensei. Big ol' ship. Oh, is the Pan-Galactic Federation visiting Expel? Are they belaying their rules against underdeveloped nations? At least in terms of Expel? I suppose if this is Claude's new main home, or maybe Reyna went with him. You just need 4 hearts to qualify for a pair ending. What do you know? Publication can make books that force 4 hearts between 2 characters. I kind of wish I knew that, but at the same time, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We got the ending. We got the endings that I earned naturally. Look at all these great places. Just staying around here, enjoying myself some beautiful backdrops. And there's a... That was the teleporter that started this whole thing. Cloud and Reina have 3 different paired endings. You think one is paired ending but not lovers in Claude's route. Let's see. You think one is paired ending, not lovers in Claude's route. The other is paired but not lovers in Reina's. The lovers one is the most canon though. Interesting. So they do get a paired ending. They don't become a pair, but it still involves the both of them, you know, sticking around with one another. But the lovers one is the most canon though. I mean, they're lovers, they're spouses, and now they're going to be parents. Star Ocean, the second story R project team. Love to see it. Y'all did some good work. Hey, and we zip off into the great beyond to have further adventures. Beautiful. So, anything else? Oh. Their adventure, Fantastic Space Odyssey, has just begun. Fantastic Space Odyssey? What does this mean? Do longtime Star Ocean fans understand this? Is this a reference to something later on in the series? An honor bestowed upon those who completed the game as Claude. Ah, I became the Hero of Light. Not the Warrior of Light, the Hero of Light. Save completion data to carry over certain information when starting a second playthrough of the game. Following new features will be unlocked: the X Dungeon, the post-game, the Endings Collection, the Voice Collection. The Endings Collection allows any acquired endings to be viewed. There are a total of 99 different endings. Are they talking about all of the individual endings and all the paired endings? The Voice Collection allows you to listen to voice clips of party members and the 10 Wise Men. Only the voices of those characters who stayed with the party until the end of the game will be unlocked. There we go. We got our completion data. So Star Ocean games all take place in the continuity, but have minimal overlap with each other. Oh no, you're asking a question. The main games, at least. You know their descendants show up as party members in 2 of Star Ocean games, starting with at least 4. That's all you really know about Post 3. All the individual paired endings, yes, you need 15, you think, for an achievement. I see. Alright, so you wanted me to do something. Well, what is it that you want me to do in post-game? The clock is still going, baby. Alright, what do we do now? Do I close save data? What is our plan now? You wanted me to do something after here. So, what do we still have going on for us? Load in and head to the audience area of the Fun Cities Arena. Alright, we'll load in. Unlocking Virtual Expel. Load completion data and speak with the NPC in the stands at the Fun City Arena to travel to a VR recreation of Expel. Let's go! The 10 Wise Men will now appear on the world map as new raid enemies. Defeating them can reward you with powerful items, so make sure you are fully prepared before embarking on this challenge. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead to... Oh! We have a new personal action in Need, but first I'll go to Fun City. Let's see. Fun City Arena. Should I see this PA first? Or nah? These poor people have no idea what's about to happen. Actually, they do. They were warned ahead of time. I have the ability to take you back to your past. This is a joke, right? Joke? It's called virtual reality. I can access your subconscious and plug your mind right into it. Of course, if you die in virtual reality, the mental shock would actually kill you, but anyways, are you interested? Yes, sir. You sure? No regrets? The Ultimate Wiseman raids were added in an update. They are meant to be a challenge for parties that have cleared the post-game dungeon. Stay away for now. Gotcha. Alright, we going to VR Expel. Close your eyes. We're in Arlia. Ah, you must be. Oh, it's Ruddle. Hi. Listen, I was on my way to Harley and I found some mysterious ruins. Wow. The ruins are on an island across the sea to the west of Arlia. What? I thought there might be treasure here there, but the ruins were like a maze and the monsters were too strong, so I swam away and came back here. Really? I wonder what's behind those ruins, and when I will make it to Harley. You still didn't get there. How did you end up swimming to Arlia? Ruins on an island west of Arlia. Sounds interesting. Bet there's no boat going that way, so how can I get there? Alright, visit Expel Recreated Virtual Reality, write a sign art and explore. Reaching places not accessible previously. You may just discover something new. Speak to Dum Dum in Arlia if you want to return to Need. Talk to that penguin thing there and insult it if you want to go back to Need. For now, go to the House of the Lovers. Where's the House of the Lovers? Not quite available right now, so let's get out of here. There's the sign art, too. You might be able to go places we've never been before. So, if you're plugging me into my subconscious, then how do we know these new areas? The Lovers in Arlia, mind. Okay. I thought that was an actual name of a place. House of the Lovers. Where's the house? Which one is the House of the Lovers? These are the House of the Lovers. Well, my man is so lovey-dovey, it's embarrassing. Wanna know something? We're a mushy-gushy newlywed couple. You have a kid now. Steal from him. Alright. Santa's Boots, Flan, and Umaibo Snack 13. I'm guessing the Santa's Boots are what I want. That's quite the key art they chose for Chisato on Google. In what way? Actually, I don't think that'll be safe for work. It's Santa's boots. That's what we're looking for, right? Those Santa boots are the things I want. Alright, let's go ahead and, what was the item that kept me from losing, yeah, what was the item that kept me from losing, friendship when I tried to steal? Nightmares, has heals, so... Potion of Epiphany, Sweet Potion, Cognac Jelly. Do I still have any? Let me see. That was fruits and vegetables, right? Although that was for counterfeiting, wasn't it? It'll be in the food tab. That's true. It'll be in Master Chef. Let me see here. So I've got fruit and vegetables. Contraband will not decrease friendship. Let me see. Here we go. Muscat jelly. Oh, I owned... No, I used meat. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of them. Muscat jelly. Alright, Santa's boots. A 10% chance. Alright, what does Santa's boots do? A pair of ruby red boots filled with the dreams of children. Chance to obtain items when staying at inns. Well, shoot. Alright. Let me see. Sure. Noel? Literally, they were made for him. Santa's boots go on Noel. That's hilarious. I love it. Now, where are they? Santa's boots! Alright, if you equip it and sleep at an inn, you pay for, you have a 10% chance to generate an item from a unique pool to the boots. Well, okay then. And that's any inn. There aren't separate loot pools for separate towns. I need to go to a place that actually has an inn. Inn. There we go. The Bouncing Penguin. 80 full. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get anything good. Thank you. Nope. So what, do I just spam in-stays until I get something? I have to imagine that the amount of full that I pay doesn't matter. Oh, I got a mithril dress. A gorgeous dress with mithril woven into the fabric. Well, it didn't prompt me to replace my my equipment. Is there anything that we're looking for in particular? The mithril dress is nice, but if they're gonna give me something ultra rare for me to keep rolling for, let's do that. If I get lucky and I get the 1% drop from that 10% activation, you might even get the weapons you're supposed to crawl through the post-game dungeon for. Not sure if it's worth it, but I could. I got a lavish item. That's all made out of diamonds, okay. Well, let's go ahead and do a couple of grinds. Good night, Matthew. Sleep well. The rest of the stream is probably gonna be me trying to get a good weapon, or a post-game weapon. I wish I could skip through this quicker. Is there a way to sleep at an inn more quickly, or am I forced to hear that flute every single time? I got a necklace. Is this the last thing? as soon as I am done spamming instays, that'll be it for the night. Otherwise, we're done with Star Ocean 2, so if you want to end stream or just grind things out while we chat, it's up to you. Well, what do we want to chat about? I had a big and busy day, so I might be able to make use of the time. Other than that... Oh wait, I got a Cinderella glass. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think I got something. Oh, Cinderella glass. It's a potion. Oh, I see. A shield earring. Reduces physical damage, but there's a chance to break. Go to the tower and get the chest with Welch's ultimate art. Did that happen? Did I unlock that? Could I have gotten that earlier? Or is that... Oh! That's post-game. That was the one chest that we missed on. Amulet of Flexibility. Alright. Alright. Well, the next game we're playing, I'm going to check out on my GameCube and see if I can use the Game Boy player with that. If I can, then we are going to be playing Mega Man and Bass. That should be fun. And like I said, at some point, I would like to record my journey of getting through all of the Mega Man games, death-free, and then working my way up to doing the Mega Man Iron Hex. That's what I call it, the Mega Man Iron Hex. But the thing is that... Come on, bunny shoes! I actually got another set of bunny shoes. That is great. So yeah, that just goes to show what kind of pool the Santa's boots give you. Nothing. The thing about recording my journey is, that's a whole lot of streaming that I want to do. So, they would probably have to be really short streams. Kind of a stretch goal for me to do. Eventually, at some point. I'm looking for the Holy Sword Farewell, or Demon Sword Levitain. Demon Sword Levitain, so... I need the Holy Sword or the Demon Sword. Got it. You're hoping for Arc of Nepishtim. How long is that one? Is that a long form one? Is that a medium form one? You said that all the East games, aside from 8 and like a couple of others, are pretty short. So I also think of doing my Valentine's Day game, unless I'm serious about the TF2 Classic thing. We'll see. A silver beret. What is a silver beret? Did I already have that? Nope, I already had that maxed out. Five streams, round 3. Alright. I wonder if I'm starting to come down with something. That's a few more coughs than I'm comfortable with. The Holy Sword gets me the Demon Sword in the post-game dungeon. Demon Sword is the ultimate prize of the original version, and still competitive in the remake Ultimate Weapons. At least for anyone who can equip swords. So you're saying if this were Reyna's route, that I would have Diaz here competing with Claude for swords? Amulet of Anti-Venom. Are we going to see a second playthrough of this game down the line? Maybe. You can't discount it, but it would have to be way out in the distance, or maybe it would be a Let's Play style video. Who knows? All I know is that I am starting to consider maybe when I play a really long form game to add on streams or to make the streams longer, just so I can get through them in a quicker order. And I don't spend like 3 whole months in a single game. Like, mental power. Ring of Mental Power recovers 2 MP every 5 seconds. Oh, that's in battle. Not bad. I mean, you have better ways, but at the same time, it's an accessory I didn't have yet. But yeah, the amount of time it takes me to get through long-form games, I'd like to do something about that. I just don't know what. At least what that wouldn't exhaust me. At the same time, if we made this just an exploration thing, and we only just really let the story go, we only let the story fly when we get to new content, that could be something. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I have a game lined up for my birthday. And whatever we're playing at that time, I'll have to cut that game short and kind of bisect it, or I will make sure that I just spam a bunch of shorter games. Let me see. How many games do I have that could qualify for a birthday game? Let me see here. List, but new. Or just list. Let me see. List new. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, start with close, live night, jeez. I need to make a certain other list. Well, I'll have to figure that out at another time. Well, let's see here. Hilariously enough, Ashen can equip Levitine as well. Have you considered doing the Resident Evil thing? What's the Resident Evil thing? As in rotating the main game with a secondary game in the schedule? Rotating the main game with a... Oh! The Resident Evil thing. Oh, man. That takes me back. That takes me all the way back to, what was it, Halloween of 2022? Shoot, you're right. That way I can get in my short-form games among my longer-form ones. I'll have to think about that. I completely forgot about doing that. Multiple games at once, basically. Exactly. Let me see. If I have to do one East game, it should be Ark. Really? To say this much, I will want AQ's guidance on Trails from Zero. That game is strict with the missables. I'll be counting on you. Dragalia ZOS, so late 2022, yeah. I believe that it was my very first Halloween while streaming, and I started streaming in April of 2022. Got a lavish idol. But yeah. It's gonna be a special game for my upcoming birthday in about 1 month. It's already my birthday in 1 month. God dang. Two full. Let's go. Skip all the quests. That sounds like a speed run to me. Hey, instead of speed running Mega Man, we'll speed run Trails. How long does it take to speed run Trails? Sounds like a heck of a time. Any sort of massive skips or big old exploits that people use to speedrun Trails? One day, a solid 24 hours to speedrun a Trails game? Every time you need to blitz through a run of a Trails game, it takes you a whole day. Oh, I see. 14-ish hours. I gotcha. That's for 100%. Oh, wow. Just to get the credits is even less. And it took me how long to beat those games? It took me like, what, nearly 20 streams? 80 hours? Oh, as close as 100% as you can get in a single playthrough. Has anybody done 100%? There's a glitch that like, you walk through walls at 0. Never got it to work in the Switch version. So if there's anything, it might be a patch for this version I'll be playing. I see. Steam version probably has all the updates. Gold ring! Albeit, these are also new game plus speedruns. See items and levels from your previous run. That's also a good question. How long does it take to speedrun a new game plus? I mean, new game plus has its own set of advantages. There's statuette. Gotta be honest, I've been having quite a time playing like multiplayer type games. Seems like I'm just not built for it. Either that, or I need to just spine up and just realize they're just games. Because let me tell you, when I was playing Splatoon 3, there were a lot of moments when I was not hamming it up. Though, the lightning bolt symmetrical map design of that game and the frequent disconnects made it really hard to maintain my cool with it. But that's for another time. Good lord, the last stream where I was doing hard disconnects that kept me off the game for 10 minutes each was wild. Although I have no idea if maybe the Switch 2 is more stable. Who knows? Might be worth trying. It's just game. Well, you have to be exactly. Yeah, I've felt it here sometimes when I got really angry at a result, and not exactly a spring chicken, you know. So it might be a health reason that I don't try to get really into things. These days, the only multiplayer I play is Final Fantasy XIV's PvP. Good lord, I get into that one. Pretty sure you know what my least favorite R in Azure is going to be. My least favorite what? Think you did the James thing with your message there. This is why you only play TF2. You can just stop being serious at the drop of a hat. Well, that is a superpower right there. Area. The least favorite area. And you said Azure? I can't even imagine an area in a game that I wouldn't like. Also, the fact that around... you know what? We're done with that one. We're done with that discussion. Oh, yeah. I think I need to, in general, get more sleep, lay off the sodium and the sugar, and exercise more, because my sedentary lifestyle has been catching up with me. Because the thing is that earlier today I went on a hike, and I actually felt better than I ever had been. So, yeah, maybe I need to open up my arteries and my pores a little bit more. And I did have a session. I found a great deal in ice cream, so I was eating a lot of ice cream lately. Unfortunately, that seems to have really added up to me. And the thing is, when you're young, if you eat too much ice cream, you get an upset tummy. When you're older and you eat too much ice cream, you don't have the luxury of just horking it up before it does something bad to you. And I think I've had one of those, you know, one of those late 30s, early 40s moments. But hey, if that means that I can't eat as much sugar, then I can spine up and start losing weight, you know? Oh, I got a silver cross. Wasn't that one of the things that Mariana gave to me earlier on in? Another silver cross. So when you say you stop being serious about TF2, what exactly do you mean? Do you mean you go friendly? Or maybe you switch to a class that you don't usually play and you start farming, you start trying to do ridiculous strategies? You go sniper and you try making zero-value headshots? Because, I'll be honest, I'd like to know how to take TF2 less seriously. You usually do try hard when you play the game, but if you realize your team makes it so that you can't win, you either pull out a meme strat. That's when you pull out the Trollger, is that right? Or you go straight friendly. Yeah, all this time and I never learned how to properly rocket jump. I can go up and down, but that's it. I've never learned how to strafe around and do market gardener stuff. Maybe that could be a stream. Just me learning how to market garden. Or, I can go on brand and I can try doing rocket jumping with the ring of absorption. That seems like a new one for me. Nope, never mind. I had plenty of those. You know, try to do a lot of good engineering tactics. More amulets. You can rocket jump, but you legitimately get motion. That is very fair. So you try to avoid doing it too much. What if you just looked away from the screen while you're doing it, and then you looked back, and you just do it blindfolded? She thought I was just going ham with all those pictures of Reyna. Or maybe she's taking pictures of all my spoils from spamming the inn. Amulet of anti-venom. You kinda need to look when you're strafing. Here's the thing, though. By default, the soldier has his helmet over his eyes. So, if you wanted to play it straight, you would not be able to see where you're going. You'd only be able to see, like, the bottom you'd only be able to see, like, the bottom 5% of your screen. You know, that actually sounds like a funny YouTube challenge someone would do. The Canonical Soldier Challenge, or the Motion Sickness Challenge, where people would try to look away from the screen while they're rocket jumping and see if they can get kills doing that. I feel like there are people good enough at the game that they would try that out. Trying to get 1% drop from a 10% activation is brutal RNG. You ever gotten them this way yourself, but you have seen people get them this way. Hey, you wanted to have a chatting stream, here we are. We're shooting some breeze. Any questions you've always wanted to ask me? Or maybe... I'm trying to think if there's any topic I've wanted to breach. Nah, yeah. I am thinking of switching up the schedule, like I said, to make room for things that I do on the weekend. I see we're talking about character preferences and trails in Azure Zero, so I'll be figuring that out soon enough. Then again, maybe it's just water. Maybe I just need more water. All I know... Oh, another mithril dress! I got another one of the rare drops. That's promising. Rare drops do happen. Unfortunately, I am not playing a game on my Switch, so I cannot just pull that out. Like, oh, I just thought of something hilarious. I recently capped out on my Google Play credits from doing. I recently got Balatro on my phone, so if we really wanted to do the thing where I to play Balatro while we do this grind, even though it'll be less effective because, you know, I actually need to work on my controller. A music box! Fun. If I do enough pickpockets, you'll unlock a challenge that gets you something called Pick Again. This refreshes every stealable inventory, but you could get another bunny shoes and Santa boots. Nice. Pet chow, woof woof, pet chow, woof woof, pet chow, woof woof, rat poison. That was freaking hilarious. Magic armor! What's the magic armor? Claude? Oh, I already have it. Powerful defense magic. Okay. For some reason, I don't remember getting magic armor. Are y'all talking about spoilers in the chat? Or is that just well-known information? Or is that just not that's not even relevant enough? Saddest part of the game was when Lloyd became a polar bear and had to eat his kid. Really powerful but tragic stuff there. Mods, I get what you're doing. You did say before that you were gonna post fake spoilers in the chat. You nearly got me. Or maybe you wove in some actual spoilers. Ring of Metal Power. Oh, yep, that's another one of those rare drops. I am getting rare drops. What percentage drop rate is the Ring of Mental Power and the Mithril Dress? I guess while we're at it, have I gotten anything exceedingly rare, or am I still in the Weenie Hut Junior stand as boots farming? Boots of Happiness. I guess I already have 20 of those. Oh well. Hard to keep track of what I've already gotten. Picked up. To be this... Gotcha. You never would. I appreciate that. Technically, these are spoilers, but for a different game that most people have played. I see. You just shuffled around the names. A necklace? Hell yeah. You don't have specifics, you only know the rate for the swords, and those are the rarest things there. Fair. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll just go ahead and share with you things that are on my list. Because, I bet you can guess what my special birthday game is going to be. And there is no negotiating it. If, I'll either bisect the current game, or I will just play it once in a week or something. But I think you can guess what my special birthday game is going to be. You know it well. It's been mentioned plenty of times before. And in fact, I think you're all very familiar with it. You might even say it's been a constant part of your lives as much as it has been mine in the past few years. I think that was too much of a hint. I think I was way too on the nose. Long way to return of Doki Doki Literature Club. There you go. We're gonna gently open some doors. I gotta find a way to gain access to Snowboard Kids too. That's one on the list that I really want to see about getting in. Another Cinderella glass. And if my Game Boy player works, then it opens up all my Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. Oh, we can play Warlocked. Holy crap. Yep, after this stream, I am testing out my GameCube right away. I'm surprised people haven't already taken a hack at what the special game is. Then again, it's probably that obvious. Toolful, I'm rich, rich I tell you. 200 billion gil. Oh man. It has been too long since Sir Ron Lionheart's heyday. Like I said before, I saw a bunch of coverage of the Yami Yugi mod in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and now I saw like 2 or 3 videos, and now the YouTube algorithm has decided I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh super fan, so I want to pop open my Yu-Gi-Oh early days collection and see which of those games that I want to try. I think Reship of Destruction is the one really extensive game, but I'll take a look. Ideally, I would love to play Forbidden Memories or Duelist of Roses. Unfortunately, they were victims of the garage sale massacres of Eld. You're guessing? I mean, if you don't want to ruin the mystique of it, otherwise go right ahead. Chat, you want to try guessing, or, because I have a feeling everyone here is going to just snap it up right away. You have an idea. Yeah, my hints were very on the nose. Kind of wish I didn't say it. Shield earring! Let's go. Chrono Burst isn't in Crossbell, and in Cold Steel. Can't imagine it lived after that. Or if they did a reboot of it in Daybreak. Boy, I am looking forward to understanding these funny words, Magic Men. Another gold ring. Gold is rare, isn't it? Was that one more step in the right direction? My Amulet of Flexibility. That would have helped me out against whichever the old guy was. Camiel or something like that. I have now maxed out on Cinderella glasses. So you know it's good. Silver Barret. Oh yeah, I still have that one PA to do. What's the PA? I should do that PA. Sheesh. Here I am doing all of this grinding, and I'm missing. Why are there so many PAs in the post game? All right, we got something to do here. What's with these PAs?
What?
Oh, well, may I ask for a favor, Leon?
What is it?
Could I scratch your ears for a second?
Brother?
What?
I don't know. I just like scratching different animals' ears. It's a habit of mine.
The animal guy, obviously.
Hey! I'm a full-blooded Felpool, okay? Don't call me an animal.
Oh, you know about the Felpool race?
Of course I do. It's called atavism, an evolutionary throwback that occurs after skipping several generations. It's rare, but sometimes you see kids like me who are born a Felpool.
All right. In that case, would you mind if I scratch those cute Felpool cat ears for a second? I'm sorry. It's just that an opportunity like this doesn't come along every day.
Well, all right. Not like it'd hurt or anything, I guess.
I really like scratching a cat's ears, too. Wonder if I should join in.
Must pet cat ears, or I think I'll control myself. Oh, so Daybreak is imperfect. Voice acting's real good, though. Yeah, the Smosh guy for the main protagonist and an anime cover artist you listen to if they do right. Wow. High profile right there. Alright. Must pet cat ears.
Hey, Leon, can I scratch them too?
You too, dude? Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy.
Ugh, guys, that tickles.
More scratching.
Ooh, that feels kind of nice.
Leon purrs. This is important information.
Ugh, that's enough, guys. You're gonna make me crazy if you keep doing that. I'm going home.
A good ear scratch every now and then will make any animal feel good.
Speaking of which, Noel, what big ears you have.
Wait! You can't touch my ears. If you do, I think that's all for today. See you later.
Do you also purr, Noel? I must know.
Well, now he's gotten me curious. I wonder what happens if you touch his ears.
Give me them ears. Alright, over to the core sitting. We're going up this way. More Leon!
So what do you call your weapon, Welch? A handy stick?
This isn't just any old handy stick.
Oh? Well, here, let me take a look.
Sure.
I don't care about your stupid stick. That thing's just a toy.
Well, that's awfully rude of you, boy. If you think I'm gonna let you see it, you can forget it, Leon.
Boy.
Just press this button and look what happens.
Whoa! Fleming's left-hand rule.
Huh.
Something wrong, Leon? I couldn't help but notice you staring at us.
No. Nothing, really.
Leon just had to run his mouth.
You want to take a look too, Leon?
Leon! Love the acting on that delivery.
No. No way, lady.
Oh? Well, that's too bad. I was about to show you and everything.
Don't make him cry. Alright, this time I'm actually gonna have to, I'm gonna have to actually butt in. This is just mean.
You don't have to be so mean to him, you know? Come on, let Leon have a look at it too.
I'm not being mean to him at all. I'm just teasing him a little bit.
Look, just show it to him already.
Oh, come on. Why are you both treating me like I'm the bad guy here? I'm not gonna show either of you now.
Well,
Was
she's
I
pretty much a kid too, isn't she?
was I supposed to not step in? That seems to have been the theme. Never stop Welch while she's in her element. All right. I guess I messed up that one. She probably I probably should have just let her do her thing, and she would have immediately said, "Well, I'm just teasing you. Come over here." Oh well. I have a feeling that this stream will not tolerate me save scumming to see more Leon scenarios.
What's up, you two?
More Leon.
Claude, am I glad to see you? Leon's going on about remodeling Creepy and Weepy for me.
Remodeling?
It'd be a pretty landmark achievement, you know? I mean, it's pretty obvious that Creepy and Weepy are a lot stronger in battle than Ashton himself, right?
Really?
The problem is, they're both in favor of it.
He's outvoted. What can I say? I think I'll be... Leon just can't catch a break. Well, tell me more about this augmentation.
Well, why don't you try it? If it makes Creepy and Weepy stronger, then I'm all for it. That'd help us all.
Oh, come on!
Well, let's get started then. Come on, Ashton.
An hour later.
All done.
Aha! Thanks a bunch, Leon!
Oh wow, he's that Creepy Ashton. Oh, Creepy's taken over.
It's been ages since I've been outside for very long. Not since the battle against Zane on Laskus, in fact.
Creepy? Weepy?
It's simple, really. I put Ashton's body to sleep, then used it as a vessel to unleash Creepy and Weepy's true powers within.
Well, come on! Let's go have some fun! No better time than now! I second that. We both need to let off some steam while we have the chance.
Uh-oh.
Boy, I scare myself sometimes. Ashton's a zillion times stronger now, and it's all thanks to Creepy and Weepy. They can even switch Ashton in and out if they try hard enough. It's perfect.
Poor Ashton.
It almost felt like I was about to unlock a new art for Ashton.
What was I doing? I don't remember any of it.
Did I skip over a bunch of things for that PA? Feels like I did. Oh well. We're in the exploration aspect right now. Playing catch with Robbie. Uh-oh. Where'd Priestess go? I don't have any object permanence.
Is it fun making those toys?
Hey, what do you mean toy? You better not be making fun of Robbie.
May I remind you that I've created incredible weapons such as the Liqueur Hope?
But weapons are only made for killing people. I want to make things that'll help people instead. It's not the same thing.
Like I said, Ashton was outvoted. There you go.
I built that because people needed it. What's so bad about weapons? We use them to fight off the monsters.
What do you think, Claude? Do we really need weapons?
I mean, we do need weapons. Weapons and toys can coexist, you know. Oh, I don't want to go against Priestess, but in this context, in this world, weapons are needed.
We need them to protect ourselves, don't we? We can't very well get rid of them.
Oh, so you're on his side?
Expel would be completely under the control of monsters right now if it weren't for weapons.
Yeah, but...
I know what you're trying to get at here, Priestess. You don't like seeing people die at the hands of the things I make.
See? Leon understands where you're coming from. Sometimes you just need to make some weapons for the task at hand.
I guess so.
I have the feeling that wasn't the best outcome, or maybe it was. I mean, just saying outright that weapons are unnecessary in this world, I don't think so. Anyways, there is one more PA. He said that's the PA for unlocking Gabriel Unlimited. Does it take a long time? Why are you so frumpy anyway? Someone suspicious is standing behind me. You mean the penguin? I don't understand. Yep, you have to insult the penguin to get sent back. So yeah, does it take a long time to do the last PA? Or is it just a simple look at one thing and then you're off? Porcupine! Guapo! We're back! Ah, you've returned. How was your journey through the subconscious? Come back anytime you'd like to go there. There's another PA in Fun City. What's going on? PAs all over the place.
Ashton? What's he doing here by himself?
More Ashton!
That lady over there. No, I like that one better. All prim and proper, you know?
Ashton's talking to himself. Or is that creepy and weepy?
Ho-ho! We got a big catch coming right this way. This is the one, all right. Let's do this. Hey, girl! You free right now? How about we go get a drink or something?
Forget it. I wouldn't go out with you in 100 years.
Ouch!
Negative aura.
Besides, I'm busy right now, okay? Now get away from me before I get really angry.
Huh? What?
Damn! Wow. A rare lying on the ground sprite.
Wow. Dragons are scary stuff, aren't they?
Creepy and Weepy out here trying to continue the Ashton bloodline. Or maybe Ashton's children will have creepies and weepies of their own. You realize that you didn't drink a lot of water today? Well, drink some water. That's a whole tenet of our stream. We hail hydrate over here. We listen to Summer Celiera here. We heed the words. Oh, hello. It's the lady who I got the Sprite ring on of.
Nothing. You're okay by yourself, right? Go on up and say hello to your mother.
Okay, thanks.
You are Claude, right?
Yes, and you are?
My name is Philia, and I've come to town because there is something I want you to do for me.
Wait. Philia was the name of the lady that that Gabriel mentioned before he was about to fight me, isn't she? Who is this lady really?
What is it?
I want you to kill me.
Hey, yo.
What?
I want you to take my life before my father completely swallows up my consciousness.
Oh, it's his daughter.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember? We've met before, in the town of Kurik.
Kurik? Well, come to think of it...
My father's name is Lantis, the leading authority in the field of symbol technology.
Never mind.
By the same token, he is also the creator of the 10 Wise Men.
Oh. I was asking the real question of, wait. What was his name?
He created the 10 Wise Men? Whoa! What was that?
My father. He was in a deep sleep, but now he has awakened. I have been programmed to make it impossible to take my own life. So please, kill me before my father fully regains consciousness. Please, hurry!
What was the father's name?
She's gone. What could this be?
Tear of Israfel. Tale of Israfel. A pendant imbued with the prayers of the Ascended Angel, grieving over the mistakes made by humans since time immemorial. Dr. Lantis. Okay. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at all this good stuff. Let's get that on Reina right away. Let's see. Tears of Israfel. Oh, it's an accessory. I would have thought it'd be near the bottom. I hope I blew straight past it, didn't I? Was it an accessory? Or is it something else? I know exactly how to figure that out. Tear of Israfel is equipped by Reina. Wish I could sort through my things. Maybe I can? Oh, I can sort. Maybe now it's at the bottom of the list. Oh, it's at the top now. Let's go. Reina's now powerful. Alright. So is that it for all the PAs in the game now? Let's see. Alright. Alright. Now, did any new PAs pop up in Expel? Probably not. Dr. Lantis. Have we talked about Dr. Lantis before? I don't quite remember hearing about Dr. Lantis. And the question is, like, so if I beat Gabriel, then do I get more on this story? How do we get more of that, how do we get more of that lore? Gotta love that shock sprite. Alright, no more PAs in the entire game. Well, now that we have gone ahead and taken care of all of that, back to grinding up instays. You'll learn more about him if I do the hidden side quest. Basically, you have to learn more about that story to fight Unlimited. I gotcha. And I'm gonna need even better equipment in order to do that, in order to beat Unlimited, won't I? And what, I'll need to be level 150 or some such. There your statuette. Either you hydrate or you dehydrate. There you go. Wise words. You'd have to do the post-game dungeon first, at least half of it. Ooh, I got double value out of that one. 2 full and a necklace. Maybe I use the full to decorate the necklace. It's dreadfully easy to accidentally overpower to the point Unlimited is a joke. Considering that I've done that to the rest of the game, I am not surprised. I mean, you gave me the tools to do that. Come on! We played the entire first stream playing Gotcha. Let's see if we can end this stream off by getting incredibly lucky in the Gotcha. The same way we came in. Ultimate Raid requires to bring my A game. I'm gonna play GTA 6 on stream. No plans to. The only time I've played GTA was doing one session of a multiplayer mod. I played through the opening game, and then I just did a whole bunch of multiplayer missions and did a lot of PvP, and that was it. I have not played GTA in any serious capacity. And besides, GTA 6 is gonna be like $120 by the time it's done. I do not want to support that kind of business practice. It's probably going to get re-releases too, and definitive editions at some point. And every single DLC is probably going to be $100 on its own, right? More music box. Let's go. The Ultimate Weapon Wise Man raids all have some kind of restriction of some kind. The same kind as when facing boss monsters, but more extreme. GTA 4 would probably suit my taste if I ever decided to play one. Story mode. Why do you say that? I am actually curious now to suit my sensibilities. The game actually takes itself seriously. It tries to tell a more mature and thematically intense story. I see. I don't know. I guess when it comes to just games in general, I just like, you know, I'm really old school, if you can't tell. I enjoy, you know, stylized graphics, fantastical stories, you know, colorful graphics, unique gameplay that is unlike realistic movement, things like that. Unlimited Gabriel is unique and very funny. The bloody equipment effect is just shut off. See, I cannot spam victory? Damn. That's how you know things get real. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, AQ. I like my games colorful. That's why I haven't played GTA. I mean, it's not that I dislike GTA in particular. I just, you know, I'd rather go play these games instead. Maybe if I find my way to doing it for content, perhaps. Then again... Oh. That game is grayer than the New York City skies during a rainy day. Precisely. It was made in the heyday of brown gaming. Remember brown gaming? Or beige gaming. I guess it'd be more like beige gaming. Meanwhile, I was still playing my Final Fantasies and my Zeldas and my Metroids, because Metroid was still relevant back then, and Mega Man was. What is it with the games industry and arm cannons, man? If you got an arm cannon, you're cooked. Please don't start milking GTA for content. I don't even know how you milk GTA for content. How do you do that? Roleplay? Trolling and online? Is it like Minecraft for the gun and ball crowd? I'm guessing that the mod scene is what really has it take off. But yeah, I don't dislike GTA. I've just taken no attempt to understand it. Maybe one of these days I will, kind of as one of those well-rounded gamer sorts of things, but... Games with realistic graphics just aren't it for me. And that's saying more about the other kinds of games. I like my games unique. I remember playing Red Dead Redemption 2 one time, and oh my god, the weightiness of the character just rubbed me the wrong way. I can find myself getting along with it, but... Woo, lottie. Weighty, realistic movement in a game is just such a hurdle for me. I know that Red Dead Redemption and the whole series is a masterpiece. Jack Black himself told me. But the Ultimate Raids give me a unique mineral called Ashstone. You can customize the remake Ultimate Weapons for upgraded versions, and Ashstone is probably the best upgrade. He ditches the fire element, and all of his hits are just considered elemental weaknesses regardless of what he's hitting. God dang! More bits of happiness, by the way. Most GTA gameplay you've seen is people just watching the chaos of the world. This is true. That's probably the most, the fun aspect of it, is to turn the realistic world into a cartoon. But if you want to have GTA but cartoonish, Saints Row is right there. I haven't played that either, by the way. The closest game that I have come to, the closest game I've played that comes to GTA, and this is a joke, is No More Heroes. Oh, man. No More Heroes, that was a game. I know they re-released the first two in a limited run, but I really should have picked them up, but I do have the Wii versions. Who knows, maybe I'll hook up my Wii and do No More Heroes. No More Heroes was one of those games that really made an impression, really showed me that it was possible to tell different types of stories. Saints Row 2 is the GOAT. So I've heard. If it was good enough to make Yahtzee Croshaw absolutely gush, then it's doing something right. You watch your brother play No More Heroes, and that game is wild. It really, really is. Suda51 really predicted turning mind-numbing busy work into a core gameplay loop before live services really took off. Travis touchdown for Smash. Oh my god, yes. And do not censor him whatsoever. Just have him shout fuckhead all the time while you're trying to play a kid-friendly game. I just made this stream unmonetizable, but that's fine. I don't have my monetization anyway, by the way. Getting monetization in this by streaming is infuriating because it's keeping track of how many hours how many watch hours I have accrued in the past year, meaning it keeps on adding hours for as many as I get, and it subtracts hours from the streams that have aged past those, past that year. So I am constantly hovering around the 300, the 3,900 range. And I need 4,000 hours of watch time. I am constantly monitoring my earnings to see if I actually manage to get over 4,000 watch hours. Once I do that, I'm flipping the switch, and I'm seeing what new functionality it gets me. Back during Fighters Pass 1 on the day of the 5th and final fighter was revealed, you chose not to watch the direct until you got home. That is very reasonable. Your buddies in a morning class watched it in front of me. They didn't seriously spoil you, but they told you it was true. Oh, that is mean. You don't do that. You were so excited the whole day when you finally got home and watched the direct for yourself. You didn't dislike Byleth as much as most that day. Yeah, Fire Emblem characters do get it really bad when it comes to the reputation. But hey, Nintendo is very transparent when it comes to their favorite children. We got a schedule. Next game is Mega Man and Base or 9. short-form game, Legal Sim visual novel, then Trails from Zero is the next long-form game. That sounds about right. Because we have the final Apollo Justice game to play through. And someone actually... I actually saw a comment, a hidden comment. I do not know why. I think I know why. He recommended for me a game called... Let me see if I got this right. It's like Murder on the Yangtze River or something like that. And it's another Ace Attorney-like game. And I think because it had the word murder in the title, the YouTube probably kept that comment from me. Arkham to Pishtim, East 1 and 2 first, if I can manage to fit them in. But if I can only do one, do Ark. Murder... let me see if it's, let me see. Ace Attorney... Murder on the... I'll just say River. Game. Don't want to put myself in the list. Yep, Murders on the Yangtze River. Yeah. Apparently, it's another take on the Ace Attorney formula. I don't know exactly how long it takes to beat, but, you know, after we do the final Apollo Justice Trilogy game, either I'm gonna get the Phoenix Wright Trilogy mysteriously dropped into my lap, or the next Legal Sim will be that one. And then, we'll get to play a game that nobody in this chat has any knowledge of, and then we'll know once and for all if I am just bad at these games, if chat is just really good at these games, or they just retain prior knowledge. You know who I'm talking about. You can do the Famicom Detective Club remakes at a later point. That's another option. I'm always open. Although, no one will be able to gift me that one. I'd have to go out of pocket. Not that I'm trying to imply anything. It's past reset time? No, it isn't. We've only been on for 3 hours. I don't think daylight savings time is swapping over yet. It happens in March. You might be tired. That sounds about right. A bit less than an hour to reset time. Yeah, about 51 minutes. We still got a little bit more chatting to do, because obviously this is a chatting stream right now. But hey, it allowed a couple members of chat to show we still have our wits about us. More Silver Cross! I can't believe I thought those were rare. Out of the way, you're glad we finally got through Star Ocean 2. So am I. This is a good game, and the battle system is really nice. And you certainly were right that you wanted me to break the game over my knee. And I'll be honest, after all the difficulty that these games can provide, breaking a game over my knee and playing it in a very specific way that a chat member invited me to was great. Also, the story You know, the story was kind of light and fluffy in certain ways. Like, it was kind of light on that sort of depth that Trails has given us, but you know what? I like it in that old school JRPG way. Like, you know, earlier on in the stream, I was comparing it to a lot of old school games. It's just that nice, really video gamey type video game that you don't really get a whole lot more. Really, you only get that in the indie scene these days. So Star Ocean 2 kind of scratched that itch for me. Also, once again, I love playing HD 2D games. Most people who start with 1 or 2 tend to have 2 as their favorite. Those that start with 3 tend to love that one more. They're generally considered the best of the series. How many entries are we up to? AQ, that is some crazy work. And besides, I'm certain there's a nice TL website where you can see something like that. I mean, you're not wrong. Smile for YouTube Shorts, chat. You thought it was mint or pastel green? How do you know that? You just activated my trap card, AQ! Got him! Obviously, people talk about it all the time. It's like the Internet Fight Club. Nobody talks about it. If you had the original, you'd have 3 as your favorite, but this remake modernized what needed to be refined. You like the 2 remake more than 3. Well, then it did its job. Would you say that this completely replaces? Like, is this a remake? Or is this like a remaster? What would you say? Remake or remaster? Because you have remakes. You have like... You've got Resident Evil 1. That's a remake. You have Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. That is a remaster. Do you think that this falls under remaster more than remake? Because, like, I think you have Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is not a remake. Even though it's a retelling of a story, it's not a story. It is a sequel. Sorry to spoil you, but the sooner you learn about that, the better. A remake with a proper budget of 3 could smooth that one's rough spots, could bring it to greatness. Hey, maybe they will. Then again, how long ago did this come out? You're pretty sure this is a full-on remake. So you're telling me they didn't carry over a lot of assets? They just went ground up? Like, they remade a lot of things? Because let me tell you, it's hard to really say if Link's Awakening was a remake or a remaster, because it is so much different, but it carries so much of the DNA down to the grid-based tile set that, I don't know, it's just so faithful of a remake. You haven't seen gameplay of the original, but you think it'd be more apt to argue whether this is a remake or a reimagining. A remake or a reimagining? Interesting. You know, I might have to take a look at the original Star Ocean 2, just to see how it operates and how the UI is different. Because if it has a different game feel, then yeah, maybe this could count as a remake. All I know is that we are in it for the long haul for a holy sword or a demon sword. But man, I would make a video that would say, here's my list of all of the gaming remakes that completely replace the original. Number 10, Resident Evil. Number 9 through 1, also Resident Evil. Like, subscribe, and comment. Beautiful ice cream. Oh, I already had one, though. Interesting. This version was released in 2023. How the hell is it almost 3 years old? I remember when this game came out, and I looked at it on the shelves, and I'm like, should I get this? This seems like a game right up my alley. Should I buy this for Switch? Maybe. Yes, no. I'll decide later. And then the decision was made for me, which I am always grateful for. And I always seek to pay back that kindness with my time and with my content. You know, we talked about love languages a long time ago, and I think my love language has a lot to do with playing the games that people give me, or really sharing the experience of my first times. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Nobody tell the creepy sheepies. I'm sorry, but they have already infiltrated us. Creepy is actually the soul of a creepy sheepy brought over. He hopped games, and now he has infiltrated Star Ocean. He's going after them feet. A whole new planet full of feet for the taking. Link's Awakening remake is how you do a remake while being faithful. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is how not... You know, I waited to get that one, and based off of word of mouth, I'm glad that I waited. Alright, Star Fox 64 3D. Remake, remaster. Because let me tell you, that game was very, very faithful to the original. Even though they hired new voice actors, the new voice actors copied the inflections of the old voice acting almost perfectly. 99.9% of the voice acting in Star Fox 64 3D is identical to the original Star Fox 64, except for one voice line. That one voice line is the laugh that Andros does whenever he teleports in the final boss fight. In the original, he does some kind of rumbling. In Star Fox 64 3D, he literally just goes, ha ha ha. I was so disappointed to hear that. But at the same time, 99.99% is still pretty damn good. At least bring the QOL of Platinum if you're gonna remake Gen 4. Exactly. Where are my Dark Cloud remakes, or at least ports? A whole new generation needs to see. More Boots of Happiness. Get a real guttural growl laugh. Exactly. I played Star Fox 64, the original, just to death. I knew everything about that game at one point. Not anymore, but I remember the voice acting. The voice acting is drilled in. Which company did Dark Cloud again? I think it was level 5. That company mainly focuses on a single series now. Yes, it does. Let's see. Dark Cloud Game Series owner. Yep, level 5. What game series do they focus on these days? I had it right, it was level 5. Hold on a second. Let me look up another. Let's see. Procyon. Ah. Procyon really did only work on 2 games. Well, oh, it's Yokai Watch. That's right. They were trying to work with Nintendo to create the next Pokemon. So yeah, if that was really fruitful, that series seems to have died though. You know what's hilarious? Yokai Watch does live on in yearly Final Fantasy XIV collab events. That is how Yokai Watch still lives on. Dark Cloud is owned by Level 5 and Sony. It's not happening without both of them, that's why they'll never be ported to Nintendo consoles. Their recent and future games seem diverse. That was the other issue we talked about during those streams. Probably. Why have a good memory when you can just ask for your chat? It would be wild, though, if they ended up coming to that agreement, but I don't think that there's enough... I don't think there's enough Wario gold coins in it. Every day, I hope and I pray for every Nintendo Direct to talk about a Dark Cloud is being cast over the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. And if they ever make an announcement that's like a new legend has returned, and I'm like, legend? Mega Man Legends or Legend of Legaia? If the game has legend in it, then you're cooked. And that's why people never talk about Legend of Heroes anymore, just Trails. That'd be such a good tagline, thank you. I've watched enough Nintendo Directs where I can try to predict what kind of language they would use, what kind of visual word, like play on words. Robe of Ishtar? I feel like I already have that. Nope. Nullifies instant... Oh, wait, nope. I already... Oh, I have a Robe of Ishtar Plus that I got from an achievement, I think. A legend comes alive. Oh, yes. Actually, I think my reaction to the Live Alive... Oh, wait, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. I remember now, I imagined what it would be like if I were streaming when Live Alive was, if I was live when that happened. Your actual reaction to Live Alive's reveal? Exactly. Very nice. What other games would I like to see? Dark Cloud, Legend of Gaia, Mega Man Legends, obviously. Mega Man Legends, the, just give us the trifecta. Although, if they wanted to give us a Mega Man spin-off pack, that would be a-okie dokie by me. Give us a Mega Man Network transition. Give us Wonder Swan. Actually, yeah, give us Mega Man and Base Wonder Swan. Give us the Battle Network Wonder Swan games. Wily Wars is already available on the one of the Sega collections. Man, there's an idea. Play the Wily Wars. That could be a prelude to my, the Mega Man Iron Hex. PSP remakes. Powered Up and Maverick Hunter X. Oh my god. I'm begging you. I'm begging you with all my fluffy body. Bring it on! Every single time I go to the flea market and I look at all the games, I hope and I pray that they will, but until then I am still just a bill. But I want Mega Man Powered Up. I have Maverick Hunter X on my PSP Go. I have a lot of games on my PSP Go. I think I've already said that. I really should break that out and play some from there. I'll play Persona 3 mobile. That'll be just a quick in and out game, won't it? Breath of Fire meets... Oh my god, yes. Give us Breath of Fire remakes or collections. As much as I hate the re-release trend, just give us the whole thing, the whole shebang. I want to play Breath of Fire 2 again. Well, actually, Breath of Fire 2 is on Nintendo Switch Online. What am I talking about? I can play that. In fact, that's going on the list. Breath of Fire 2... on the list. That's another one of my formative games. Breath of Fire 1 and 2 are on Switch Online. Maybe a Metal Slug marathon using my PSP Go. Breath of Fire on Breath of Fire 4 on GOG was a step in the right direction, but we need them to keep marching that direction. There you go. It's not on Steam? It's on GOG, but it's not on Steam? What are you doing, Capcom? You love the Nostalgia Farm so much, then give it to us! Shovel the remake slop. Or not remake, but collections. Can't believe we got collections of Marvel vs. Capcom before we got Breath of Fire. And before GTA 6. The PSP 4 just has some wear and tear from age. The fact you got to the end boss of Persona 3 fast at level 30, the great confusion of your brother. I'm guessing that's a really low level. Congrats! Doing an unintentional low level run. Gotta love it. You didn't beat it because you were so low level. Breath of Fire 1 has an NES RPG design. Yes, it really, really does. Breath of Fire 1 is so dry in its presentation. It is absolutely an NES RPG. That is an incredible way to put it. The characterization, the music, the gameplay of it, the depth. It was all so rudimentary compared to Breath of Fire 2 that came out of it. That came after, pardon me. Oh man, Breath of Fire 2, that was such a step up, a glow up. Breath of Fire 2 has sound collections on Steam, but no games? What? They have sound collections? That is a choice. What the heck, Broseph? Well, in fact, I've only played Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Never anything after that, which apparently is a crime because 3 and 4 are just ascendant. What, they couldn't create a another mithril dress. They couldn't create a what's it called? The stupid stuff that Konami's up to. The pachinko. They couldn't create a Breath of Fire pachinko machine, so they just decided to make sound collections. 3 is the best gameplay, 4 is the best story. I gotcha. That sounds very worthy on both ends. Let me see here. Shield ring, flexibility, gold ring, real metal power, Tear of Israfel. Just looking to see if I did accidentally skip over getting one of those swords. But if I did get one of those swords, I probably would have been prompted to equip it. Konami's been into the real cultured gacha thing lately. Which game? Oh wait, is Bomberman Konami? I don't remember. Dragon Quarter is the different one. From what you hear, you either really love that one, you really hate it. I don't remember what Dragon Quarter is. Bomber Girl, there you go. You know, when I was in Japan, I actually saw a Bomberman arcade machine. That was real fun. And the fact that Konami owns it now really says a lot. Konami purchased Bomberman when Hudson was liquidating. I see. Sad for Hudson, but thank you for the explanation. And it was legit Bomber Girl. It was in one of the Japanese arcades that I visited. Looked fun, but you know I had to spend all the time at the fake Grand Order machine. Didn't get Francis Drake, but I did get Blackbeard, which was A-okay. I also got Atlanta, Caesar, and I think Caligula. Konami purchased Bomberman when super degenerate, but you met a lot of your online friends from the community. You know what? That is perfectly fine. You know what? You're into it. You like it. You love it. You gotta have it. And you meet like-minded people. Make those friends. I'm jealous of your ability to make friends. Wouldn't I recommend for anyone with less than cultured taste? Well, you know me well enough that that I passed the vibe check there. Even though I haven't opened Action Time and In since last December. I've just been focusing on other things. That's just how I am with that game. I play it for a couple of weeks, then I take off for 2 months. Then I play it for a couple of weeks, then I come back for 2 months. To date, it still hasn't pissed me off like other gacha games have. I wonder when that'll happen. In fact, I haven't played a gacha in a long time, because like I told you, I have not been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. I just, once again, I've been thinking of other things. The prior stream was the first time I pulled a gacha in a long time, unless we count all the goodie boxes, and right now... Just have to be very tolerant of people's taste and sense of humor. Don't judge, don't lecture people what they like is bad, and don't be fake. That is very good advice, I have to admit. And we're done! Ladies and gentlemen, the Holy Sword of Farewell. A legendary sword said to increase in power in proportion to the owner's courage. Attack increases with more consecutive hits. Is there a limit to that? Or can I just raffle stomp people into the game and just keep on going exponentially? How does that compare to the Eternum? It has so much more attack power. What about the game didn't prompt me to replace it? Here you go, Claude. Get yourself a Holy Sword Farewell. And Holy Sword Farewell is an appropriate name because we have now officially beaten Star Ocean 2. Saving the world, saving the universe, beating the 10 wise men, that was pre-game. We have now beaten Star Ocean second story. Let me go ahead and save this on stream so everyone knows that I still have it collected. Imagine Claude just goes into the virtual world, and all of a sudden this holy sword appears in his hand. And with that, I can get Levantine early in the post-game dungeon. Farewell to everyone I fight, precisely. Levantine has 3100 attack and gets stronger in proportion to my missing health. Ah, the Battle Network Muramasa, I gotcha. But ladies and gentlemen, that is a good note to end off on. Thank you so much for joining me Thank you so much for joining me for my adventure in the Star Ocean, the second story. AQ, Solaris, and James, super thanks for the stream. You are very, very welcome. I once again appreciate the gesture. You're beautiful. You're all beautiful. What a great journey as always. Oh, and you can post your guide to the server now. That's exactly it. And thank you, Matthew, for all of your drops in. Myra Catone, obviously, for helping drive the Claude and Reyna ship. And thank you! If you're watching this stream, and you watched every stream as a VOD, so you know what to do, please like the video, subscribe, comment, ring that bell, and join the Discord. It is in the description. It will let you know when the next stream comes up. Next time you see me, we're going back and we're bombing blue, or purple. Until that time, game over. Look at this sword. And of course, now you know what I should have said? Until that time, holy sword, farewell.